Minasan, konnichiwa. Kono video dewa. Suji no kanji o binkyou shimashou. In this video, we would learn kanji of numbers. Sore de wa hajimemashou. For every kanji, you would learn the following: how the kanji looks, what are the onyomi and the kunyomi sounds, how the kanji is drawn, that is, the correct stroke order, and finally, some words using that kanji. The first kanji is the easiest of all, and that's the kanji for number 1. Look at the way the kanji looks. It's just one line drawn, right? This kanji is something like we are showing 1 with our finger like this. The way this kanji is drawn is the horizontal line starting from left to right. The readings for the kanji are as follows. The native Japanese reading, namely the kunyomi for it, is hito. Hito followed by something something. The onyomi, that is the original Chinese pronunciation for it, are ichi and I. Remember learning ichi ni san? So the ichi ni san, they are the onyomi for the numbers. I go over the readings again. Kunyomi for it is hito, onyomi, ichi and I. Please note there's a small tsu after I. It's not itsu, it is I. Reading the onyomi and kunyomi alone wouldn't suffice, right? You should know which sound to put where. So let's look at a few words now. There could be some words with irregular reading also. So please watch out for them. The first one is a counter for things. It's read as hitotsu. Hitotsu. The next 3 kanji are the kanji for 1 used with day, month and year. Let's look at them. This kanji has an irregular reading. It would be read as suitachi. Suitachi. It means first day of the month. This one would be read as ichigatsu. Ichigatsu. Ichi means 1, gatsu means month. First month, which means January, is read as ichigatsu. 1 year would be read as ichinen. Nen means year, ichi means 1. Ichinen. The next 2 kanji are related to time. So if you watched our earlier video on time, you would be able to understand the meaning of these words. The kanji for 1 followed by the counter for hour, ji. It would be read as ichiji. Ichiji means 1 o'clock. 1 minute. Let's read 1 minute now in kanji. Ippun. It's the onyomi sound I followed by the minute pun. It is read as ippun. The next word, the kanji for 1 followed by the kanji for person. This has an irregular reading. It would be read as hitori. Hitori means 1 person. Finally, let's look at a sentence using the kanji number 1. Kanji gatsu wa nannichi arimasu ka? How would you read this kanji here? Ichi. The sentence would be ichigatsu wa nannichi arimasu ka? Which means how many days are there in the month of January. The next kanji which we are going to see is the kanji for number 2. It's a very simple one again. It's just two horizontal lines drawn parallel to each other. Something like you're showing two with your fingers like this. The point to be noted here is the top line is a bit smaller when compared to the bottom line. And this kanji is written as follows. The top line first is drawn from left to right, followed by the bottom line from left to right. Let's look at the kanji readings now. The kunyomi, that is the native Japanese pronunciation, is futa followed by something something, futa. The onyomi is ni. It's like the ichi-ni-san. The onyomi is ni. Kanji readings, let's go over them again. Kunyomi is futa. Onyomi, ni. Looking at some words using this kanji now. The first word is the counter for things. The kanji 2 followed by the hiragana letter tsu. Should you read it with the onyomi or the kunyomi? The kanji is followed by hiragana characters. So you should be reading it with the kunyomi. Something similar to the word which we saw while discussing kanji for number 1. We read it as hitotsu, right? This would be read as futatsu. Means two things. Futatsu. The next 3 words would use day, month and year. Let's look at them. The kanji for 2 followed by the kanji for day. This word has an irregular reading again. It's read as futsuka. Futsuka. It means second day of the month. The next word, kanji for 2 followed by the kanji for months. This would be read as nigatsu. Nigatsu means second month of the year, February. The next word, the kanji for 2 followed by nen, which means year. How would it be read? Ninen. Ninen. The next 2 words are related to time. The kanji for 2 followed by the counter for hours, namely ji. This word would be read as niji. Niji. The next one, 2 minutes. Kanji for 2 followed by the kanji for minutes. Here, minutes would be read as pun or fun. If you watched a video on telling time, you would be able to guess it. It is read as fun. So the word would be ni fun. Ni fun. The last word. This word has an irregular reading. It's kanji for 2 followed by the kanji for person. That is 2 persons. This word would be read as futari. Futari. The kanji for 3 looks like this. You could remember it as 3 fingers pointing like this, or a combination of kanji for 1 and 2. It's 3 horizontal lines drawn parallel to each other. The last line being the longest of all. The readings for the kanji. Kunyomi is mi. Mi. Followed by a small tsu. So it would be read as mi. Onyomi being, take a guess. What would the onyomi be here? Ichi, ni. Here it would be san. So going over the readings, kunyomi is mi. Onyomi, san. Looking at the words using this kanji. The first word is the counter for things. The kanji for 3 followed by tsu. Would it be read with the onyomi or the kunyomi? How did we do it under kanji 1 and kanji 2? with the kunyomi, right? How would this word be read then? Mitsu. Mitsu. So when you are calling three things, you would tell it as mitsu. The next three words use the kanji of day, month and year respectively. Let's look at them. The kanji for 3 followed by the kanji for day. This would be read as mikka. Mikka. Mi is the reading for the kanji 3 and the day kanji would be read with ka. So the word is mikka, third day of the month. The next word would be read as sangatsu. Sangatsu. It means March. The kanji for 3 followed by year, nin. It would be read as sannin. Sannin. The next two words relate to time. The kanji for 3 followed by the kanji for hours. The hiragana reading for the hours would be ji. So this word would be read as sanji. Sanji. The next word, 3 minutes. Here, minutes would be read as pun or fun. Pun, right? Sampun. Sampun. The last word, the kanji for 3 followed by the kanji for person. The kanji for 3 would be read here with its onyomi, which is san. And the kanji for person would be read as nin. Hence, this word would be sannin. This is not an irregular reading as what we had seen under kanji number 1 and kanji number 2. This word would be read as sannin. Kanji for number 4. Now that we have learned kanji for number 1, 2, 3, you could feel that kanji for number 4 could be written something like this. 4 lines drawn parallel to each other. That's not the case. The kanji for number 4 looks like this. It's a rectangle with 4 sides and 2 corners indicated like this. A small tip for remembering this could be number 4 kanji is represented as a 4-sided rectangle with 2 corners marked. The way to draw this kanji, watch out. It's first this side, thereafter this. Remember, we are not drawing the bottom line first. We will be drawing these 2 curves and finally we will end the kanji with the bottom line. Going into the kanji readings now. The kunyomi for it is yo. And there is another sound here, yon. So there are 2 kunyomi for it, yo and yon. The onyomi sound is shi. Shi. Let's go over the kanji readings again. The kunyomi are yo and yon. The onyomi being shi. Looking at words using this kanji. The first word is the counter for things. So this kanji for 4 followed by the hiragana letter tsu. How would this be read in the onyomi or the kunyomi? Kunyomi, right? So there are 2 kunyomi here, yo and yon. So are we going to read it as yotsu or yontsu? It would be read as yotsu. So counter for 4 things, the word is yotsu. The next 3 words would relate to day, month and year respectively. Let's look at them. The kanji for 4 followed by the kanji for day. This would be read in its kunyomi as yoka. Yoka. 4th day of the month, it would be called as yoka. The kanji 4 followed by the kanji for month. This word, so far what we have been doing is, when it was first month, we read it as ichigatsu. Then it was nigatsu, sangatsu. Now will it be yongatsu? No. The word would be shigatsu. So you read it in its onyomi sound, shigatsu. That's what we've been doing for number 1, 2, 3. It was all onyomi sounds. The next word. Number 4 followed by the year kanji, nen. This would be read as yonen. It's not yonen. No, it's yonen. The next 2 words relate to time. So the kanji for 4 followed by the counter for hours. It would be read as yoji. Yoji, not yonji. Yoji. 4 minutes. The kanji for 4 followed by the kanji for minutes. This would be read as yongfun or yongpun. It's yongpun, yongpun. Last word. The kanji for 4 followed by the kanji for person. When we were discussing kanji for number 3, what was the sound for person in it? Nin. Nin, right? This word would be read as yonin. Not yonin, it would be yonin. Next, moving to kanji for number 5. Look at the way this kanji is drawn. It's like we are taking 5 lines and arranging it in the form of a H with a line above and line below. Let's go over it again. 5 lines we are taking and we are arranging it in the form of a H with a line above and line below. Let's count the number of lines. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So there are 5 lines. So number 5, they have arranged the 5 lines in this particular way. Let's look at the stroke order for it. The first line followed by this, then this stroke, and then finally the line below. The kanji reading for it are as follows. The kunyomi is itsu and the onyomi being go. Go. Going over the readings again. Kunyomi sound itsu. Onyomi go. Words using this kanji. The first one, counter for things. So when you are counting 5 things, you will use this word. How would you read this as in its onyomi or kunyomi? Kunyomi. It would be read as itsitsu. Itsitsu. The next 3 words using day, month and year. Let's look at them. So this word, which means 5th day of the month, would be read in its kunyomi. This word would be read as itsuka. The reading for the kanji for day is ka, and the reading for the kanji for number 5 is itsu. So this word would be read as itsuka. Next word. The kanji for 5 followed by the kanji for month. It would be read in its onyomi as gogatsu. Gogatsu. Next. Kanji for 5 followed by nen, year, would be read as gonen. It means 5 years, gonen. The next 2 words relate to time. 5 o'clock. We would read this kanji as goji. Goji. Next, 5 minutes. Minutes here, fun or pun. Able to remember? This word would be read as gofun. Gofun. The last word. The kanji for 5 followed by the kanji for person. Person, the sound is nin, and here the number 5 would be read as go in its onyomi sound. This word would be read as gonin. Gonin. Let's revise the kanjis. We would see how the character looks and the kunyomi and the onyomi of each character. So let's get started. Number 1. The kanji looks like this. A single line drawn from left to right. The kunyomi for it is hito, as in hitotsu, hitori. Onyomi for it is ichi and I, as in ichigatsu or ippun. One irregular reading which we had seen was tsuitachi. Tsuitachi. Number 2. The kanji looks like this. Two lines drawn parallel to each other, the bottom line being longer. The kunyomi for it is futa, as in futatsu, and the onyomi for it is ni, as in nigatsu, nifun, niji. There was one irregular word which we had seen here, and that was futsuka. Number 3. The kanji looks like this. The bottom line being the longest. The kunyomi for it is mi, as in mitsu, mikka. The onyomi for it is san, as in sangatsu, sanji. Number 4 kanji is this. It's a rectangle with two corners marked. The kunyomi is yo, yon, as in yotsu, yokka. Onyomi is shi, as in shigatsu. Number 5 kanji is 5 lines arranged in the form of a hedge with a line above and line below. Kunyomi for it is itsu, as in itsuka, itsutsu. Onyomi is go, as in gogatsu, goji.